Mm-hmm. Do. Hello. Happy Thursday. Gobbles and giggles to you. And hope you're having a gobble-tastic night. My name is Dean the Turkey Legster, and we're here for some fun stories as we are every Thursday. If you're watching on the replay, this was live on Thursday, the 20th, the 27th of 27th. Yes, it's the 27th of October, and it is the second of two Halloween themed story streams that I'm doing, and really excited about this one. I've been looking forward to it for several weeks. Last week I did two Disney themed Halloween stories and had a lot of fun with that. This week, this week, I am doing two stories from the Peanuts gang, Charlie Brown, Snoopy. Now on my stream, hello Francisco, happy Thursday. So on my stream the other night, Tuesday. Hi Diana, hi Garrett, Mike, hello. Welcome in. So on my the stream, the Big Gobble the other night, I showed this fun card off that I picked up a couple years ago, at least 1 to 2 years ago, at Publix, and I got it because it's so stinking fun. Let me show you again. I showed it the other night, but it goes perfectly for tonight's stream. And it's this card, the Peanuts. And I got to press here.
I hear the great pumpkin. There he is. There he is. It's the great pumpkin. He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch.
And it's so fun. And then here's the back. And there's poor Charlie Brown there. I got a rock. But anyway, that's fun. Very fun. I like to get it out this time of year and throw it off. I'll show that again at the end. Hey Jackie, RVing to Disney, how are you? So I'll wait another minute or so before I start reading. I stopped by the dollar store, the Dollar Tree store, and they've got Christmas stuff up already, although it wasn't really a shock because I'd seen it. I went to Target yesterday and I saw they had Christmas stuff up. So I think if you don't see Christmas stuff up by this point in the year, there's something wrong with the store. Although it is kind of crazy how they can't, how they just kind of move into the holidays before the one is done. But I love Christmas, so not complaining. So I got a nice surprise today from YouTube. I got a notification on my phone that a feature was available. being the community tab. And so I can now do posts on I now have community tab. So I've actually made 2 posts on it, but I'm so stinking excited. This was my first community thing, and someone's live on that channel. That's weird. It's kind of like a Deanception right there going on there. Ooh, look at that. It's a stream, me streaming, holding the stream up, and then now it's like, whoa, that's weird. Okay. All right. If someone wants to get a screenshot of that for me, send it to me, because that's really weird. Really weird. But you can, okay, I'm done with that. Yeah, so Jackie, you can I think you get a couple other options on the desktop if you go to it on a PC, but I got this right on my mobile phone. So it's basically it's like a post you can share. I shared Tennessee Bears stream earlier. You can see that Tennessee Bear, he was live at 7, so I shared about that, and this was my own my stream there that I shared. So anyway, that's fun. So I'll definitely be using that to promote out my streams, my stuff, updates on the channel, but also I'll continue to do that on Instagram, as always. But I love that I can do it on YouTube now. So, thank you, Diana. I will look at that. That was really going to be really interesting to do that. So anyway, we are already 8 minutes into the stream, and I know you probably came to hear a story, and that's great because I'm going to start reading. So tonight I've got 2 stories. The first story is the classic. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, by Charles M. Schulz. And hi, Kathy. Welcome in. Kathy Hollister, welcome in. So it's The Great Pumpkin. Is by Charles M. Schulz. It was adapted by Cara McMahon, illustrated by Scott Geralds. Nice people. Nice people everywhere. All right. Every fall, the leaves on the trees turn brown and fall off the branches. Pumpkins grow big and plump in their patches. The air grows cooler, and people start to think about their Halloween costumes. And every fall, Linus writes a very important letter. Dear Great Pumpkin, Linus writes, I'm looking forward to your arrival on Halloween night. I hope you will bring me lots of presents. Who are you writing to? Asks Charlie Brown. The Great Pumpkin, Linus replies. On Halloween night, the Great Pumpkin rises out of his pumpkin patch and flies through the air with his bag of toys for all the children. Linus's sister, Lucy, isn't happy that Linus is writing to the Great Pumpkin. You'll make me the laughing stock of the neighborhood, she complains. But Charlie Brown's sister, Sally, doesn't think Linus is crazy. She thinks Linus is wonderful. He is her sweet baboo. Wouldn't you like to sit with me in the pumpkin patch on Halloween night and wait for the Great Pumpkin? Linus asks. Sally is thrilled. I'd love to, she tells Linus. Ooh, bless me. Woo. Woo. Okay. There's dust or something in the air. Later that day, Charlie Brown has a surprise waiting for him in the mailbox. I got an invitation to a Halloween party, he exclaims. Lucy thinks the invitation must be a mistake. There were two lists, she tells Charlie Brown, one to invite and one not to invite. Charlie Brown knows which list he was probably on, but he decides to go to the party anyway. On Halloween night, everyone is planning to go to the party, except Linus. My blockhead brother will be out in the pumpkin patch making his yearly fool of himself, Lucy grumbles. She can't understand why Linus would choose to miss out on all the fun that Halloween has to offer by sitting around in a pumpkin patch. Everyone puts on their costumes. Lucy is dressed as a witch. Charlie Brown is dressed as a ghost, but no one can tell what he is supposed to be because he had some trouble with the scissors. Sally is also dressed as a ghost, and so is Schroeder. They figured out how to use the scissors just fine. Pigpen is dressed as a ghost too. Everyone can tell which ghost he is because a cloud of dust surrounds him. Snoopy walks by, also dressed in a costume. Who in the world is that? Asks Lucy. He is a World War I flying ace, Charlie Brown exclaims. Now I've seen everything, Lucy says. Lucy declares that everyone will go trick-or-treating first and then go to the Halloween party. As they pass by the pumpkin patch, Linus sees them and gets excited, thinking they have come to wait with him. "Have you come to sing pumpkin carols with me?" he asks. "You blockhead," Lucy yells at her brother. "You're going to miss all the fun, just like last year." "Don't talk like that," Linus cries. "The great pumpkin will come because I am in the most sincere pumpkin patch." "Oh, good grief," Lucy exclaims. She marches off with her friends. It looks like no one wants to join Linus in the pumpkin patch to wait for the great pumpkin. Except, what about Sally? Sally is torn. She doesn't want to miss out on all of the fun of trick or treating and a party. But Linus is her sweet baboo. What should we do? What should she do? Sally runs back to the pumpkin patch. "I'm glad you came back," Linus tells her. "You'll see the great pumpkin with your own eyes." Linus is positive the great pumpkin will pick this patch. Why wouldn't he? The great pumpkin chooses the most sincere patch to visit every year. And how could a pumpkin patch be more sincere than this one? Sally hopes Linus is right. Meanwhile, the rest of the kids go trick-or-treating. "Tricks or treats, money or eats," they yell at the first door. Everyone compares what they got. "I got 5 pieces of candy," brags Lucy. "I got a chocolate bar," exclaims Patty. "I got a quarter," says Violet, happy. Oops. "And I got a rock," says Charlie Brown sadly. And that happens at every door. All the other kids get wonderful treats like candy, gum, and popcorn balls. And Charlie Brown gets rocks. Lucy decides they have done enough trick-or-treating and it's time to go to the party. Everyone has a bag filled to the brim with treats. Everyone except Charlie Brown. He has a bag full of rocks. On their way to the party, they pass by the pumpkin patch again. The kids laugh at Linus and Sally for waiting there instead of coming to the party. "The great pumpkin will be here," Sally yells, defending Linus. After after the kids walk by, Sally turns to Linus. "All right, where is he?" she asks. "He'll be here," Linus assures her. "I hope so," Sally replies. "Think of all the fun we're missing." And the Halloween party is a lot of fun for everyone except Charlie Brown. At first, Charlie Brown thinks his night is looking up when the other kids ask him to be the model for the jack-o'-lantern. That sounds like a great honor, but then he realizes that being the model means having Violet draw a big pumpkin face on the back of his head. Meanwhile, in the pumpkin patch, Sally is growing tired of waiting for the great pumpkin. If anyone had told me I'd be waiting in a pumpkin patch on Halloween night, I'd have said they were crazy, she complains. Just then, she and Linus hear a rumbling noise. They see a shadow emerging from the pumpkin patch. It's the great pumpkin, rising up out of the pumpkin patch, Linus yells. He's so excited to see the great pumpkin that he faints. But it isn't the great pumpkin after all. It is just the World War I flying ace on his way back from a very important mission. Oops. Linus wakes up and asks Sally what happened. I was robbed, howls Sally. Halloween is over and I missed it. She stomps out of the pumpkin patch, leaving Linus all alone to wait for the great pumpkin. Linus falls asleep waiting, and later that night, Lucy comes to bring him home and tuck him into his warm bed. The next day, Charlie Brown tries to make Linus feel better. Don't take it too hard that the great pumpkin never showed up, he tells his friend. But Linus doesn't feel let down. Just wait until next year, he tells Charlie Brown. I'll find the most sincere pumpkin patch, and I'll sit in that pumpkin patch until the great pumpkin appears. And that is the end of It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Hope you enjoyed that. Welcome into Dawn, the Hitchhiking Bones. Happy Thursday. Welcome. And also Tim, Tennessee Bear. Welcome in. And I did this before, but now we're in kind of an intermission. Here is my card that I showed the other night, but this is very appropriate for tonight, so I am showing it again. And then that button says press here, so you know you gotta.
I hear the great pumpkin. There he is. There he is. It's the great pumpkin. He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch.
And then there's the back. Fun, fun, fun. Good night, Mike. Take care. Hope you get some rest. Come check out the replay when you can, because I got one more story and we're going to get right into it. Story number 2 tonight is, hold on, I got to get a drink. Just 1 second, guys. That's not the name of the story. Just give me 1 second. Okay. I'm going to wet the old windpipe. Okay. Okay, now I will show you the next story. Happy Halloween, Charlie Brown. By Charles M. Schulz. And this is by Charles M. Schulz, adapted by Jason Cooper, illustrated by Robert Pope. Charlie Brown was excited. His friend Violet had just handed him an invitation. It's for my annual Halloween party. This year, there's going to be a costume contest, Violet said. I'll be there, said Charlie Brown. Meanwhile, Lucy was teaching her little brother, Rerun, all about Halloween. We wear costumes, say trick or treat, and people give us things, Lucy told him. Rerun's eyes widened. They give us things? Like a new bicycle? He asked. No, Lucy said, probably just candy. Sometimes a quarter, sometimes an orange. I'd rather have a bike, said Rerun. I can't ride to school on an orange. Lucy's other brother, Linus, wanted to teach Rerun about Halloween too. Most importantly, Rerun, Linus began, on Halloween, the great pumpkin will rise out of the pumpkin patch. Lucy interrupted Linus immediately. Oh, no, you don't. She pushed Linus out the door. Forget what he said, Rerun. Halloween is about having fun and candy. Charlie Brown could not decide on a costume for the party. He usually dressed as a ghost, but this year he wanted to try something different. He decided to ask for advice from his favorite beagle. Snoopy, you're a dog who enjoys costumes, Charlie Brown said. What should I wear to Violet's Halloween party? Snoopy rummaged through his costume trunk. Charlie Brown decided against dressing as a firefighter, a park ranger, or a flying ace. Snoopy had one last idea. He placed a large, oddly shaped hat with a feather on Charlie Brown's head. There is Snoopy going through his trunk. A pirate? Charlie Brown said, surprised. He thought there for a moment and said, I like it. Lucy decided Rerun needed Halloween preparation and walked him over to a neighbor's house. We need to practice your trick-or-treating skills. She handed him an old pillowcase. Now go ring the doorbell, hold open the pillowcase, and say, trick or treat. Rerun took a deep breath and rang the doorbell. His friend Sally opened the door. My brother is practicing for Halloween, Lucy explained. Sally looked at Rerun. Okay. She waited for Rerun to say something. May I help you? She asked impatiently. I forgot the words, Rerun said. Sally growled and said, come back when you remember, and slammed the door. Rerun stepped away, feeling embarrassed. Snoopy and Woodstock sat on the doghouse, looking over the Halloween costume Charlie Brown had pieced together. Along with the pirate hat, Charlie Brown was wearing a long velvet jacket, a puffy shirt, and big boots. Neither Snoopy nor Woodstock appeared impressed. You're right. Something is missing. Maybe a silver belt buckle? Charlie Brown raced off to keep working on his costume. We'd better pick out costumes too, Snoopy thought. Woodstock chirped excitedly. Snoopy put on a mysterious black cape, popped plastic fangs in his mouth, and struck a sinister pose. How about this? I could be a vampire. Do I look scary? Woodstock laughed so hard he fell off the doghouse. Halloween had finally arrived. Lucy and Rerun were in full costumes. Rerun was dressed as a cowboy and Lucy as a regal queen. You look great, Lucy told him. Remember, give everyone a big smile and say trick or treat. But before we go, there's something we need to do. Oh, wait, let me show you the picture first. Rerun followed Lucy to the backyard pumpkin patch. Linus held a sign that read, Welcome, Great Pumpkin. Linus, we're going trick-or-treating and then to Violet's party. Are you going to come? Lucy asked. Linus shook his head. No, thank you. I know the Great Pumpkin will show up this year. Lucy sighed. Fine, but don't expect us to save you any candy. Lucy and Rerun left to go trick-or-treating. As they walked, Rerun smiled. Now I get it. The reason you're so concerned with us getting a lot of candy is so we will have enough to share with Linus, right? Lucy nodded. Yes, that's the reason, she said. She paused. And if you tell anyone, I'll tie you to a tree with your own lasso. Charlie Brown stood nervously at Snoopy's doghouse. He still didn't feel like his costume was ready. I don't know what it is, he said. Something's wrong. Something is missing, Snoopy thought. Then Woodstock chirped up with an idea. Snoopy smiled at his friend. That's perfect. Charlie Brown was looking forward to seeing all his friends when he knocked on Violet's door. Violet was impressed by Charlie Brown's costume. Charlie Brown, said Violet, your costume is the best one I've seen tonight. Charlie Brown smiled. We figured out it was what was missing. Every good pirate needs a crew. And he turned to reveal Snoopy and Woodstock, who were dressed as pirates too. And that's the end of Happy Halloween, Charlie Brown. Well, let me show you. They included on the back page of this a sticker sheet. I did not realize this when I ordered the book. It comes with stickers. Oh my goodness. So that is Happy Halloween, Charlie Brown. Welcome in to Carol Karki. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. Now Tim put an interesting fact in here. Interesting fact. The Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown premiered on October the 27th, 1966. Oh my goodness. And today is October the 27th. So it's been what, 50? Hold on. It's been what, 51, 61 years? 1966 minus 22. Oh, 56 years. It's been 56 years. I did not know that. And I was going to say, and it's premiering on this channel, but I read it last year. Oh, and Tim put it in here 56 years. So I actually read this last year on the channel. So it's not actually debuting or premiering, but it is returning. It is returning. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the stories tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming in and enjoying these fun Peanuts Halloween stories. Starting next week, for a few weeks, we'll go back to regular Disney stories. And then in a few weeks, we start Christmas, but Thanksgiving night I will be live that Thursday night at the regular time. So looking forward to that. But every Thursday, great stories. Until then, and I cannot wait. Um, I've got big plans for the Christmas season. I may have teased some already on previous streams. But I did upload a teaser clip onto my YouTube channel the other day to sort of preview a series that I'm doing during Christmas. And that's all I'm going to say. There's a video clip up on my channel to kind of tease what I'm doing on the channel starting December the 1st. So that's all I'm going to say about that tonight. So with that, I hope you guys have a great Gobble-tastic, spooktacular weekend. Halloween is Monday. And don't get too much candy because, the teeth, the cavities. But make sure you brush after if you're eating candy. I will not be eating candy. I'm a little more health conscious this year. So I will not indulging in the treats. So, that is a good thing to love about Christmas, Tim. Says I don't have to go back to work after it's over. Oh, anyway, Adventures by D. Hello. I'm getting ready to sign off, but thank you everyone for coming, watching live. Thank you so much. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Whether you're live or on the replay, if you have not already and you've enjoyed the stream, give the like button a bop, and I would appreciate that. If you're on the replay, or if you're watching live, you can do this too. Leave me a comment below. Let me know that you watched. And yeah, so I look forward to seeing you next Thursday for more great stories. And also Tuesday for the Big Gobble as well. So have a great Thursday night, everyone. A great weekend. Thank you. And I will see you next time. You'll see me next time. I'll see you in the chat.